Jimmy Musto here with the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra. This weekend we're performing Darius Milhaud's work, The Creation of the World. And when I told people I was doing it and I mentioned that I would be using some of my antique drums, someone suggested it might be a good idea to get some video of it. My good friend Vince Belford agreed to do this for me. So I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of the piece and some of the instruments that are as close to what Milhaud probably wrote this piece for at the time. Some of these drums are a little bit later, maybe mid-1920s. He wrote the piece in 1923. But one of the first things I have is a nice Ludwig Black Beauty snare drum, probably from anywhere in the 1925 area, a little bit later. And for the tambourin, I'm using a tenor drum. By the way, these all have calf heads. And the roulant, I'm using this tom-tom, which is probably a little bit later, but it has a tacked bottom head, and of course a skin head. I have an old K-Zillion mounted on a gooseneck here, and of course the wood block. And Vince, if you come back here, you'll see that I have what is referred to often as a Milhaud beater, which is that's not really the technical name for this thing. It's really called a striker, and it enables me to lift it up and play the bass drum at the beginning softly. Notice a lamb's-wool beater, and then I engage it. It creates that sound. This is what Milhaud heard. And I also have a small tambourine mounted here that I can pick up for the little tambour de bas. So just to give you an idea how some of this stuff might work, just a little bit of the section here before 13. I'll take that. Anyway, there's that section. Another section that is really interesting is this section that does call for the striker on the bass drum. And that section starts with a little syncopated pattern, hemiola pattern. Etc. And then, of course, there's the famous part at the end of the piece that Milhaud engages the drum set with the cowbell and the wood block in, and it's a great little ostinato section. Everyone knows how this goes. And then, of course, there's the one little fill section that he does. So that gives you an idea of what this piece, the instruments that Milhaud actually heard when he wrote this piece. He went to a jazz club, apparently in Harlem, and he heard this kind of music played on this kind of drum set. So it gives you a little overview, and I hope you enjoyed the painted head on the front of the bass drum. That's a pretty rare design. Okay. Thanks, Vince. There's the one little fill section that he does.